Exactly. How is everyone?
Welcome back. Podcast number 208. We're not really live.
No, we're not.
We're just recording.
Recording live.
We're recording
live for us. I am Pam Sap on Instagram and Ravelry, and Pam Sapienza on Facebook.
I am Dina. You can find me at The Knitting Place on Instagram, Ravelry, and Facebook.
Right.
And my designs are at Dinah Moore Designs.
There you go.
On Ravelry.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I've never really let people know that. They always look up
The Knitting Place.
And it's not. It's Dinah Moore, M-O-R, Designs.
But isn't it linked if you went to The Knitting Place, it might come up?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm so confused.
It's not because it's a separate entity.
Probably. Anyway, so what's doing, Dinah?
Not too much. Had a very chill weekend.
You're usually very busy on the weekends.
It's very...
You're usually
nice.
busy.
We met Michelle and Darren. We had
That's nice.
lunch with them in Huntington.
On Saturday?
On Saturday.
Nice.
I almost stopped in Joanne's shop, but we didn't have time.
No.
The yarn garden. That would have been nice
And
to
Huntington.
just pop. Yeah.
Well, that's the problem when you're with 4 people and only one knits.
There's no way.
The others don't have too much of an interest in doing
There's
that.
no way that was happening. But, yeah, that's it. Very chill.
Good.
Worked out. Trying to get my life back to me.
Walked. Yeah, well, listen, you had a crazy couple of weeks before that.
Yeah.
So
it was nice to unwind. Uneventful. How about you?
Pretty much the same. My Saturday was my Saturday, and my Sunday I went into Astoria to visit Audrey. And we did some shopping and had lunch and blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
Blah, blah, blah. And came home. Tried to do some knitting. It was one of those days yesterday when I was knitting the hat on Saturday, I was telling Dinah, and I did the ribbing on one needle size, and I neglected to change needle sizes after 2 repeats of the pattern.
It's got to be something on your mind. Do you have like a lot on your mind before Thanksgiving?
Well, I think you're thinking about how much you want to knit, like what you want to get through. And I just didn't change. And I realized, thank God, it was a cup half full, half empty. Thank God I realized at that point that I didn't
Sooner than later.
And I didn't finish the whole thing. But that I find very frustrating. See, that would just make me want to put it down. But I pushed through.
I had time to knit yesterday. My husband went to the city.
Oh, nice.
So I had a little knitting time.
So you got a lot of stuff done.
Not much, but,
You finished the hat?
Yes. I have an FO.
Yeah.
I finished my Brioche starter hat. We just had our final class.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling Pam, I am in love with the decrease on this.
That is a fabulous...
Look at that.
Up a little high.
It's like a snowflake. Doesn't it look like a snowflake? Look at that.
Well, look at how even it is. Look at the decreases here.
It's fabulous.
It's great. And it's turn it inside out.
And it's reversible.
And it looks just as good on the other side.
And, are you ready for this? I weighed my skeins to see how much I had left. I can make another one.
So I said to Diana, are you going to make another one?
No, I'm not.
She
if
said
somebody
no.
wants my colors, DM me. You can have it for half price.
Yeah. Very pretty. She used Madeline Tosh, right? TK. Madeline Tosh TK.
Madeline Tosh. No.
What did you use?
No, I actually used...
Oh, you didn't. You
Hedgehog Fibers was one color. And the other one was Cake Wool.
Yeah. That was that.
This is so squishy.
Color.
So for those of you who've never knit brioche...
It's fun.
It's
got a sponginess
knits,
to it.
Yes, they're compacted. So what happens is if you've done like... what is that when you knit in the row below? Is that like a fisherman's rib?
That's a half brioche, I think they call that.
They call it a half
fisherman's
brioche.
rib too, yeah.
So what happens is if you have like 2 strands, you kind of knit in the row below. It gives you this quilted, compact squishiness.
Right.
Oh
two rows of brioche gives you one of the things.
Right, exactly.
One of the
My
the
hair's
V's.
so fluffy
the
today.
V's.
How cute. I think I'm going to put a palm on it.
Yeah, I think you should too.
But if I put a palm on it, then how am I going to wear it reversible?
Are you going to wear it the other way?
Oh, yeah. I was telling Pam I don't know if I'm going to wear it the other way.
She was saying she liked this side better. Love doing the brioche is fun.
Killing you? Let's try it on this way. It's just not as fun.
I like it the other way better.
Right? It's not as fun. I think I like the blue.
I agree.
And I think, you know that peach pom-pom that we have?
Oh, that would be pretty.
Or would you put the blue?
I have to look at the pom-poms. But I agree with you. It'd be
like-
nice to have the contrast of the peach.
How
top.
fun. It's
very
just
fun.
amazing. And if you do it right, you can't even tell the beginning of the round. She was really good with her
because
instructions.
of the way she wrote it.
Very good with the instructions.
And the only modification that Dinah made is she did 2 rows of ribbing. At
Oh,
the
yes.
bottom.
It didn't call for that. I
But
do
she
like
did.
that.
Yeah, gives it a finished edge.
Yeah, I do like that.
But
Solid.
what was I going to say? Oh yeah, it was written very well, and it's called. The pattern is called
Free download.
What's it called?
Brioche
Starter.
Starter. One word.
Hat.
Hat.
And it's a free download. So it's really good if you. And she had.
Only 1 p.m.
Your watch.
It's my watch again. She had for her decrease.
I have a
She had a
hangnail. This
video.
is bothering me.
She had a video link.
Going to get a scissor.
ahead, go.
Excuse me.
A scissor. Why don't you get a nail file? Oh, you want to cut it off?
It's like my cuticle hangnail.
Oh, I see. You can't file that. No. She had, I know for the decrease, she had a good video, right, Dinah? Did she have any other videos? Or
Yeah, I think she did.
was it just the decrease, or she had something else? Well, anyway, she had some nice videos. So when you want to,
decreases that were involved.
because as we were saying, when we did the decrease, it was different than what we had done previously. It was a different decrease,
Correct.
which is what made it so pretty. That's why you got these beautiful lines over here.
Gotta love the multi-use for a mini snip. My cuticle cutter.
You're so funny. My knitting scissors have many uses sometimes.
Yes.
When
One thing
in a
I didn't
bind.
manage to do is get my manicure.
Well, so anyway, so that is the BriocheStarter one word hat on Ravelry, a free download, very well written, highly recommend it, right,
Yes.
Dinah? As Dinah said to me before, I love a good hat decrease.
I do. I'm into the hat shaping.
There you go. You have your earrings?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, what were you going to say?
I don't know.
You're
Looks
just
like a
loving that.
snowflake.
What else you got over there with all your free knitting time you had yesterday?
I have another FO. This one I only partially did. This
An FO is an FO.
This is the Zigster, and it was knit using Aurora 8 with our brand new hot pink, and it's paired with.
What's the color?
Good question.
It's a
Color
dream
is
state. It's a
Big
dream
Sky,
Big is that Big Sky?
It is.
Really?
and look at that crown shaping.
Very pretty.
You
How
know
much
that,
did you have left on the dream state?
Wait, you know the cartoons?
Which one?
You're getting sleepier.
Oh yeah,
That's
you
what it
hypnotized
reminds me.
like a spiral.
I love that.
You could turn it around.
No?
You could turn it around. You could.
Anyway, this is how much was left, did you ask me? Good question. I know with the dream state, I believe you can definitely do another hat.
Oh, can you?
Yes.
How many? How much Aurora 8 was it?
Aurora 8 was one skein.
Oh,
but this is
nice.
for the smaller hat. Let me show you what was left over.
It's not bad. Just
Sorry,
get another
keep
skein
walking away.
of Aurora 8.
Cute, right? Mm-hmm. Thanks for trying it on.
You're welcome.
I love it.
There you go.
It's got like a modern spin on.
It does.
Chevron.
Well, you know, when you put the dream state in there, it makes the ones zigzags show up even more
Yes. So this
versus the other one.
this is the original.
You can do a 2-color. This really is a 2-color too, but it's just a
Right,
color where
different.
you know, depending on the color of dream state you use, you might have a little more shading going on as you use the skein.
This is a light Big Sky, but we're going to weigh it.
I don't know. You've got 44 grams left.
Is this a 100-gram ball?
Oh, that's
Let's find out. We love to wear our skeins,
71.
70.
But it's got the label on.
but still, this is 40. You still have more than half.
Yeah, you can do it. That's
You
an
could do another hat.
70 grams.
So one dream state.
You can
get-
do, yeah, but you need another skein of Aurora, the
Yes,
pink
of
yarn,
course.
or whatever the
But you- right.
contrast is you would need.
Now, this is all I had left.
Oh, you need another one.
You'd need, no,
What's
sorry,
that?
that's my doorbell.
And this is it with
1 and 1. But I wanted to say is that I haven't knit the medium large. This is the small medium.
this one is.
These two, yeah. And I
See, I
think
would make the larger size in this one, I think. For me. This one doesn't, this one feels different though.
well, that's because the test knit, Stella.
Knit this one?
Yeah,
So what difference would that make though?
she might be a different hand, looser.
Do you
knit.
think the Dream State is thicker
No, this is thicker. Did you notice that when you were knitting with this?
than this?
Yes.
Yeah.
The dye on this yarn, it's so
It's
interesting.
so funny when that happens, isn't it?
Yes.
That's what, like my cashmere.
Yes, this is very interesting. So certain dyes
It looks
can
thicker,
really
too.
it does change the thickness. I don't know the quality of the yarn, but this seems to be a little bit more robust. So there is a medium large size, and I do want to. We have a couple of testers that are trying that out, and I will know how much yardage it actually is. So stay tuned.
On the way, it's coming.
Yes.
Look at my hair.
It'll probably be after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you reach a point where that's it. It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I can't.
Too much prep. I did go shopping, though. I had to buy artichokes. My kids love stuffed artichokes for Thanksgiving. Do you know how much the artichokes were?
How much?
2 for $8.
That's outrageous.
$5 for one, or 2 for $8. So I called my daughter from the store. I said,
Am I crazy? Is that expensive?
it is. So I said to my daughter, how many are they? I mean, we have to have artichokes for Thanksgiving. Not only do they have to have artichokes, they have to have leftover artichokes. So I
Who
said,
requested leftovers?
well, Emily in particular loves it, but they all do love the artichokes. So I said, except Daniel. Daniel could live without them, but
He wants the mashed potatoes.
he wants the mashed potatoes. So I called her up. I said, how many do you want me to buy? How many I bought?
How many?
14.
Oh my goodness.
14.
That alone, and people like ask.
It's more expensive than the turkey.
It's crazy expensive, but imagine like if you go out and you order like, I don't know. I feel like going out to dinner is so.
And you order an artichoke?
No, it's like so expensive.
Oh, I know it is.
I just
Yeah,
want to
it's
eat at
terrible.
home. It's terrible.
It's too expensive. Yeah, so,
It's crazy.
and then I had to buy potatoes, and I think I bought well over 10 pounds of potatoes. And my son said, just make sure there's enough potatoes, because he also wants them left over. So, anyway, so between the artichokes and the potatoes, it was a lot.
Is that all you're bringing?
Oh, well, no. I have to go. Tomorrow I have to go and get the mushrooms, because they also like stuffed mushrooms, so I have to get the mushrooms.
Isn't it easier to buy that up there?
No, because you can't find everything. It's not as, you have better, it's like buying a bagel.
You're used to what you're used to here. I get it. Okay.
Try to find a store up there, Anyway, so that's what I did that Saturday too.
Okay.
That was it.
Well, at least you
And
crossed that off the
I
list.
did buy hazel. Something about Thanksgiving shopping I always like. I bought hazelnuts. You buy things that you normally
We buy the
don't
nuts in the bag with the
with
nutcracker.
the nutcracker. I know. The
Like that time
tradition
of
is
year.
put an
You put them in a bowl.
I don't know if it's like an Italian thing, but
We do it also.
after they used to do it every week when I was a kid.
walnuts,
They'd
the
put a
hazelnut.
bowl of nuts on the table
Brazilian
with
nuts,
the
the
nutcracker,
mix.
right, with a bowl of fruit.
That like brings me
Right, and
back.
and you'd sit down. You'd have whether you had espresso or your coffee, and you'd have that. That would be your
so fun.
That would be your thing, right? So anyway, when I see the nuts, I don't know if it's nostalgia or what, but I of course had to buy the nuts, and anyway, so needless to say, that
Super
was
fun.
That was my shopping. So what else do you have there, Dinah?
No more FOs. Those
How about
two.
whips?
Well, what are you wearing? Let's start with.
Oh, I forgot what I was wearing. I'm wearing the don't tell me. I just looked it up. Brooklyn Raglan by Tori Yu.
Beautiful.
You see the sleeves are in a seed stitch. I think it's a double seed
Yeah, go
stitch. I don't know
closer.
what it is. And
There's the pattern stitch. It's beautiful.
the yarn I
And notice
used
the yarn.
is the what's it called? Something tweed.
A hedgehog, Tweety.
Tweedy from Hedgehog. It came in natural colorway, which is this. Also came in a black colorway as well.
The noir.
The noir, right? And this is it's on my project page on my Ravelry. I was telling Dinah I haven't put anything on my project page in a year.
Shame on me.
Nothing that I knit this year is on my project page. Then you go to put on. I don't remember.
It's terrible.
Don't remember what I did. Don't remember what
terrible.
needle size I used. It's awful. I don't know. Go ahead, Dinah.
I am wearing Salty Air Tea, designed by Samantha Guerrin. No, was this Samantha
that is
Guerrin?
Samantha Guerrin.
Samantha
That's
Guerrin. I knit it in Merino Linen. It's so funny. We were talking about how I'm in short sleeves. And
Yeah, I
Pam
said
is
I'm
in
ready for
this.
winter, and she looks like it's summertime.
Me and my personal summers. It's a beautiful lace. I think it's just eyelet and lace. There were no cables in here, I don't believe.
knit.
But
No,
it's a beautiful yoke, and it's a short sleeve. Couple of skeins of merino linen. I don't remember if it took 2 or 3.
Fingering weight, right.
Fingering weight yarn. Love it. And it's just perfect.
There you go.
Whips.
Whips. I really, I have the one I've made a little progress on it, not much. It's the, what's it called, Sparkler?
Sparkler hat.
Sparkler hat. I did it in the,
Oh, it's gorgeous, Pam.
it's the Cashmere Light from Lang in the brown colorway. And it's paired with the sparkle, those beautiful sparkles from Lang. 2 Lang yarns, isn't that funny?
It's beautiful.
And it's pretty, right?
Love
kinda
love
nice.
it.
So I thought I had to go 9 inches. Dinah's telling me it's only
We modified it.
7 inches,
You're
right?
almost there.
So I'm almost there. Let me see well, not really.
4.
4. Better 4 than 2, right?
There you go.
So anyway, so that's what I've got that going on.
And I'm working on the same thing. I asked my daughter Danielle. Of course, Sophie claimed the black one. Danielle.
Oh, she did?
Yes, she wants the black and silver.
Oh, so Danielle wants this.
Danielle wants
So how many
beige.
inches are you knitting to on the beanie?
So Danielle doesn't want a slouch. She showed me her little repertoire. She's so cute. She's like, well, these are my hats. Let me see.
How many inches are you going to go to? 6 inches?
She wants it as a beanie.
Yeah.
I might do 6.
Yeah, I would say 6 and then do the decrease.
Yeah, but maybe I'll do 5.5. She's actually coming on Tuesday.
What size head does she have?
She's a small head like
she's
me.
like your mommy. It's like you.
Let's see.
There it is.
These are all pom-pom hats.
Is she coming tomorrow?
Not tomorrow, but on Tuesday. So these are her hats.
Tomorrow is Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, tomorrow. Hello.
Try it on her head.
Yeah. Well, I won't have that much of it.
Yeah, but you can tell.
Knit up,
You'll
but-
be able to tell. Oh, you don't? You're only on the ribbing.
It's not funny. I can't enlarge it. So those are pretty slouchy. She said she wants a
see.
beanie. She does look good in a beanie.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, listen, why not?
It's like a basic black hat. That
Right.
one I think was Rasta. And then that's with cables. So
You know what I did this weekend, Dinah? I went through my, organized my knitting bags that I keep my knitting in, you know. And I organized them, like put like all my winter sweaters in one, and I put like my summer sweaters in another,
Okay.
with my shawls and stuff. You
Right.
know? You know what I realized I haven't worn once this fall is my Vertices Unite that we did this year.
we did it last year.
No, it was in February we
Oh.
did it.
Right. Now's the
haven't-
time to wear
I
it.
haven't worn it once. This
Where
fall.
is mine? I love mine.
I know. I found it when I was going through organizing my stuff.
So which brings me to, it's so funny that
Crazy.
you say that because we have so many knits.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
It's like
yeah.
we're so all over the place, especially mine. Half of mine are here.
I know. Well, I always say that to Dana.
What is your most, like, we all have our favorite knits that we wear. The one that you go to the most that's in your own collection already. I'm curious. Like maybe it's a crocheted piece. Doesn't necessarily have to
Oh,
be
it could be
knit.
crochet. No, I'm trying to think.
And if you
Well,
have a
I mean,
favorite
well,
accessory and a favorite sweater,
yeah,
by
I
all
think you have
means,
to put accessories
yeah,
separate from sweaters,
Leave 2 comments.
right? Because it's because
definitely
it's true.
curious.
It's true. It is true. I remember that piece. The other thing. So what I did also, some of them needed a depilling. You know,
Okay.
and some of them still do. I did a few, but I didn't have that much time. And I washed. Remember that cowl
of
we
washing.
made? Remember that cowl we made?
Which one?
We made it out of, it wasn't Rasta, it was that other yarn. Was it from Lang? What was it? No, it wasn't Lang. It was gray. It
The big one.
and it had
Love
looked like
that
a
one with-
basket weave.
love,
Remember that
yes.
one? I took that out, gave that a good deep pilling, and I washed it.
Okay.
And I said we could make that out of rasta.
You totally can.
What do we call that? We call that, I want to say cowboy. We didn't call it cowboy.
No.
What do we call it? I don't remember
recall.
now. But anyway, I washed that. I should wear that. It was too warm to wear that today.
Did you wash it in Eucalan or did you put
I don't have Eucalan, so I just took a drop of Dawn.
I
don't have Eucalan. I'm out.
all of my Sandnes garn pieces, I just threw them in the wash.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Lena?
All of the
Lena goes in the wash.
They
Lena goes in the wash.
I used to hand wash.
Oh, no.
Not anymore.
No, Lena goes in the wash.
In the wash.
I would hand wash
liberating.
I would hand
this
wash
is different.
this.
No,
Yeah.
this is different.
The Lena I put in the wash.
So
that yarn
liberating.
is fabulous. I love that yarn.
Comes out looking so good.
Well, that's another thing. Who? Well, I'm not going to say it, but who washes their sweaters by hand and who puts them in the machine?
Like
A
by hand
gentle
and a
side.
soak, right?
Yeah, by hand, right.
Versus
Remember when someone said to us that they don't wash their hand knits? I'm not going to say who said it. You know who it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But anyway, listen, I wear them. Listen, say it again, Pamela. Remember the one we made at a forge? What's that called? The black and white. You and I did the same. Cuffle. You and I did the same thing. Mm-hmm. I have not washed that because I don't wear it that often because it's heavy. It has to be like 10 degrees out to wear that thing.
Cold.
Yeah. It has to be like 10 degrees out to wear
Well, my climate has really, I feel like my most worn garment, in the past year is probably my Anchor summer shirt.
Oh, yeah. I agree with that. But you wear a lot of yours. I do wear my summer shirts a lot more often than my winter things because it has to be cool enough to wear it. I can't be, when I go to work, I can't be too hot.
I'm always
It
hot.
makes me, because
I was telling Pam I can't wait for it to be freezing outside so I can really put on a sweater.
Exactly. I said, well, anyway, so I forgot what I was even talking about at this point, but what were we talking about? That I went off on a tangent about
Washing your sweaters.
washing sweaters, but yeah, like this I would hand wash.
Yeah.
But I was telling you what I was cleaning out this weekend, right? So I did that. I washed a hat. I washed a cowl. I washed the one from Sweater Freak, the one the gray and the gold one.
Yeah, the one
I washed
the test. Mm-hmm.
And the non-superwash dries so nicely.
And quick.
Oh, compared to I hate to say the superwashes. They tend to get heavier.
Yeah, you really have to do you can't wring out a superwash, by the way.
You can't, no.
When I say you want to, it's not wring it out. You really want to roll it like a sushi and stomp on it.
That's what I do.
Might even change out your towel just to get that excess water out because it's hard.
Yeah.
It really soaks up a lot of water.
So I did that with a few pieces. Now I know what I have to go in there and deep pill and stuff, But deep pilling, it's the other thing. Every sweater pills. I mean, maybe not a cotton sweater, but most sweaters pill.
My Lenas don't really pill.
No, well, that's cotton.
Right. You mean
But
wool.
I'm talking about, remember okay.
This doesn't have a lot of
What was
pilling.
the sweater we made?
Well, there is a little.
What's the sweater that I made out of Zara?
Oh, the Caravaggio. No, not Caravaggio.
You made it,
Blue
too.
sand cardigan.
Yes.
Love that cardigan.
That pills.
Yeah.
Especially
I
in
need to pull
areas
mine
where you
out.
have a lot of
See, now, if I were to
friction.
make that again, I love that cardigan. But I wouldn't do the colors I did.
What did you do again?
It's black, silver, red.
Oh, that's pretty, though.
I know, but it's just so bold.
And then the other one we made, the one we did with the knitting store in Texas.
Love
Sharon.
That one. Yeah, love that one.
What's her store called? God, I tell you.
Her store?
Yeah,
Modern's Cane.
Thank you,
I
Modern's
thought you meant
Cane.
the sweater.
Well,
from
yeah.
Melissa Schwartz.
Oh, yeah. I
whatever
remember.
her name
yeah,
is.
Yeah. We did
it's like
it.
that honeycomb stitch.
Right.
Love that jacket, too.
That was fun. That was a fun jacket. That I have, too. And I did that in that great color from Suburban Stitcher. We have a customer reader who made that in that gorgeous green color.
Yes.
Teva? Tuva, yeah, from
Tuva.
Suburban. A beautiful shade
Gorgeous
of green.
colorway.
You know, she gave it to a priest.
Wow.
She was somewhere, and a guy asked
She
for
took
it.
the sweater
he
off her
asked
back.
for it. I said, "You gave it to him." I said,
She
"Rita,
took
that
the
was
sweater.
so much work. I can't believe you did that." I said, "Well, we know
She would never be able to
we know where you're
replicate.
going. You're going straight up
to
there."
heaven. I have a little demo.
Go ahead.
I'm knitting the sparkler hat, and I'm literally just at the moment. I don't know if you know, we talked about for a modification, we alternate.
row.
Right, we alternate. We drop the sparkle every other round. So I'm at the point where I need to pick up the sparkle, and I'm at the beginning of my round.
Right.
But, note to
She keeps the rubber
knitter.
band on because it'll.
unravel a little bit. This is very silky, and it just really unravels so easily.
I was knitting in the car at lunchtime one day.
Did that happen?
Oh my God, what a mess. I had to sit in the car after work for
And
about 20
untangle.
minutes and untangle it.
I unraveled a couple of yards,
Yep.
what I'm going to use, and then I'm going to put the rubber band back.
on, right.
And this is just a great tip.
Believe
with
me, it
anything that-
seems like it's a pain in the neck, but
so worth
try
it.
to untangle. If that gets tangled, forget about it.
Yeah, this is like a thread. So
Yeah.
and it's got the sequins.
That's
You
such
don't wanna-
nice yarn.
They're pretty.
The way those sequins are on
Oh,
there.
so I don't know if you could see, but this is the beige, and that is, this is very Danielle, very quiet. She almost wanted me to leave out the sparkle. I'm like, it's so
Are you
unassuming.
serious?
Well, she doesn't like too much glitter,
My
but this
kids
you barely
my
see.
kids would do the same thing.
Right, but you barely see it. I'm like, leave it in for mommy. I like knitting with this
Then what's going
sparkle.
to happen is she's going to wear it and everyone's going to say, "Oh, I love the way that looks. That looks so nice." Right?
In Brooklyn, I don't know about that, but you never know.
True.
We'll
You
see.
don't know. You just don't know.
Okay, so
What else
that's
do you
one
have,
one whip. I'll go to this one first. So
Oh,
I've been
yeah.
really good with my Lin-Lin.
Nice.
I'm hoping to get through my branches.
How much more do you have to do?
Well, I've only done 3 repeats.
How many do you have to do? 7, 6.
6.
6 or 7, right?
Right. So we have class on the 10th, which means I need to do another 3. And, the shawl is getting wider.
Yeah, right.
We've
it
increased.
With each one you do, it gets wider.
Yeah, we've increased already 6
Sections.
sections.
On
That's
each
a lot.
Three on
After
each
3,
side. 3 on
yes.
each side.
So
That
it's
is
getting...
such a beautiful pattern.
It's beautiful. So this is my Lin-Lin. It's designed by Yoko Johnston. I'll put the link down below in the show notes.
It's one of those. Do you remember how many projects there were for the Lin-Lin? Do you remember?
Was it? It was a big number, I think. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe
It's
it
one of
wasn't.
those patterns on Ravelry.
It was
that
an
has
oldie
been-
but goodie.
Right.
And you could really see how she calls these the trunks and these the branches. You could really kind of see how the sections are so fitting. So this is my Lin-Lin. I love knitting it.
She's Madeline Tosh.
I'm using Madeline Tosh. 3 skeins. I'm just at the
I'm
end of one.
surprised. Not that many.
Yeah, not that many, right? I'm
1,000.
just at the end of my first skein, and
It's a much overlooked pattern,
definitely,
right?
yes. And there are no cables. This is all lace.
Yep.
What else can I tell you about it?
It's lace knitting. It's not knitted lace.
Right. What's the difference, Pam?
Lace knitting means that every row, even the wrong side row, is different than the right side row. There's some lace work on it. Knitted lace means you have the lace on one side and you purl back.
A recovery round.
A recovery round.
or
right.
row. Exactly.
Right. But I mean, again, this is not fingering weight yarn. It's a great, we were saying, project if you're new to lace knitting. It's a good place to start.
Right. But interestingly, she modified the pattern, the designer, and you can do it in fingering, DK,
Yes,
or
she
worsted, I
did.
believe.
I like it in this, though.
Yeah. The
really
DK
do.
weight has a nice hand to it.
Has a nice hand to it. Yep. Good for you.
Any other whips?
Nope.
Yes, you do.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, they're not.
You don't want to show it?
Yeah, I'll show it. I showed last week, I think, this hat that I made for. I was making it for Olive, using the sparkle yarns.
Beautiful.
I haven't finished it
Woven
because woven ends. I'm going to put a palm on it. What do you think? I think I'm going to do a pink palm. Because I want to make sure it fits her, in case I have
I think
to
you're
take
going
it
to put
out.
a blue palm.
You think I should put a blue pom?
Yep. I don't know if the pink is going to really match.
And
unless you put the fuchsia might be harsh.
Anyways, well, it depends if the pink matches. If it doesn't match, I don't think I would do
With
the
that
fuchsia.
soft royal blue, it's pretty.
Yeah. So anyway, that is going to be a chevron hat for Olive. So then, of course, for those who don't want to wear the sparkles, there's a chevron hat. I used the same yarn that Dinah used on her hat.
Yes.
The Aurora 8, which is lovely. So far, this is 1 and 1, 1 black, 1 gold. I just have to do the crown, which is not going to be a big crown because, of course, the hat is going to be mostly chevrons.
Do you want to try it on and show it to them? It's gorgeous, guys.
Well, let's see. I have to do the decrease.
Very pretty.
There you go. It's cute, right?
Very
So
cute.
it doesn't need much. It's just going to have a
Pull it down to cover your ears.
little on the top.
There you go.
Yep. There you go.
Love, love, love it. And I love the combination, the golds and the black.
Right. Listen, and
Striking.
If you want your thing to have sparkle, you could put sparkle in it, right?
Absolutely.
You could put my, I'm not going to take it out, my sparkle from the other bag, right? That would go in there.
Totally.
Anyway, so there you go. So hopefully this will be something that'll be available sooner than later. Depends how I get it done. And that's it. That's what I've been doing.
Pam.
So I've been in Hatland, right?
You have 2 hats that you're writing patterns for. It's a lot.
Which was the other one? Oh, the other. Which one? The
Lucy's hat.
Lucy's hat. Yeah. Well, that's another one too that I have to see the size on her head because I think I have to adjust it a little bit, but we'll see.
I have to, by the way, apologize. Thank you for all of those who asked to be testers. I'm new with this whole Google Forms. Embarrassing. So it turns out there were several people that I emailed the pattern to and said, thank you. You know, I had my whole cover sheet. Thanks for your time and willingness to test and yada, yada, yada. And then I get a few responses. I didn't ask to test. Now, how awkward is that? I wasn't imposing, God forbid, that I want anyone to test.
Not, of course not.
It turns out that my Google form compiled my last test knit with this test knit, and therefore it went out to everybody,
right?
Which I didn't know. So my apologies, and of course, you know, no one has to test it. I'm always grateful, and you know, I've gotten a few more responses.
Sure.
Yes. So it's in testing, and hopefully we'll see. Exactly. I think after Thanksgiving. I mean,
right. Too much
I'm not rushing.
Yeah,
I'm definitely not
that's
rushing.
That's what I said. You know, but if I'm lucky if I get it written in the next week, and you know,
I don't even know where they went now.
Take it from there. What are you looking for?
My hats, but it doesn't matter.
What happened to them?
I don't know. Any other whips?
No, that's it.
I have one more.
I have plenty of whips.
I have 2 more.
Go ahead.
I have a new, well, I'll do this one first. Okay. So I finally pulled out my garden cardigan. See, this is what you do when you're home alone and you have time.
Yeah, exactly.
You get to focus. So I ripped out, as you can see.
Her sleeves are done.
Yeah, this was my garden cardigan.
I wish my sleeve was done.
Almost ready to wear. Love the color and everything.
Mm-hmm. Very pretty.
But I felt that it was too short. Mm-hmm. So I ripped out all the ribbing and I just started on. Now it's funny because you could see.
You could see where you knit it.
Yeah, unfortunately. But
yeah,
it'll
but
block out.
It'll block
yeah, it's going to, when I wet block it, this will be a nice.
How much are you adding to it?
I want to do 3 inches. So I've done about 1 inch so far. I'll knit an additional 2 inches.
And then the ribbing.
Yeah, my goodness, it's so different. That's really going to bother me to look at
what
it like
you need
that.
to do is you need to steam it. You need to steam it
Yeah.
so that does, and you can see that it comes out.
Yeah. So this is my garden. I'm very happy that it's out
Almost
from
done.
being a languishing whip.
Yeah, it doesn't. We could be wearing it, for goodness sake.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's what I have. I have a sleeve to knit. Ugh. Remember, if you recall, about a month ago I did it, and I picked up the incorrect number of stitches on my sleeve. I'm looking at this. I was like 6 inches down the sleeve. And I said, well, this sleeve is bigger than my other sleeve. And I'm thinking to myself, well, that's what happens when you don't knit them. You put it down for several months and you pick it up.
Well, I had to reacquaint myself with the needles, the pattern, because again, I was already on my ribbing.
Yep.
So,
but as it turned out, I didn't just go one size larger. I went 2 sizes larger. I don't know what the heck I was thinking.
do you think I should rip it out and use my yarn that wasn't used?
No, I think what you should do is you
Just
should
steam
steam
it?
it and see that it comes out to make that decision.
It'll definitely come out.
It's definitely going to come out, especially with that yarn.
And honestly, if it's a little wider at the bottom, I don't know that you know,
I
it's
think
like my
I
widest
don't even
part.
think. I don't think it's going to be.
Know thyself.
That's so funny.
Okay, so that is my garden cardigan. It's designed by Anka Strick. I'm using Rowan felted tweed in a very pretty colorway.
It's like terracotta.
Yeah, it's like a corally colorway, and if you look closely, it's got a beautiful tweed and a nice halo. So that's that. And then I do have a new cast on. This is going to sound crazy. There's a beautiful cowl. It's called the Silky Twist Hoodie. It's using a 200-gram skein of art yarns in one of her ombre colors. And here it is. And the first half of it is this.
Nice.
You
got a lot of knitting done this weekend, Diana.
Well, this was since last Thursday.
Silky Twist. Okay.
Silky Twist.
Is that the one we have in the front?
Yes. So
Okay.
this is...
I keep wanting to say silky tweed.
You want to just show it to them? It's a 200-gram ball versus the 50-gram ball that usually comes in. Let me get a 50-gram
Yeah, the 50-gram ball, if I'm not mistaken, is about 200 yards, isn't it, Dinah?
Right, here's one, 50-gram.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, we showed you these a few weeks ago. Yeah, it's 219 yards. This is twice the amount, Dinah? This one I have?
Yes. And unfortunately...
You don't have any more.
Oh, here it is.
You're on a big needle. What needle are you on? Don't tell me it's a 13.
I believe...
It's an 11? I'll tell you right here. I can see it. It's a 13. No, or is it an 11? No, it's an 11.
11.
Seems so big.
This is the Silky
It's like a snood.
Yes. Cowl hoodie, designed by Art Yarns.
Can't you just use 2 skeins of Silky Twist?
No. You can, but if you hold this up, this is a 200-gram skein,
Right.
and what happens is the span of the color range is wider.
she dyed it differently.
Correct.
Oh,
so you can have it where it's
I
more
can make one.
stripy.
Can I make one of these?
Why not?
I didn't know you had these.
So this is the crazy thing.
Yeah.
It's on my website,
What's on your website?
the new colors that are coming in, and I've already sold every single color, and I don't even know how people know
Do
about
we
it.
have this in 200?
No, it's coming
We
in
don't
this
have
week.
it. How was it on your website then?
Because I got the colors from Iris, and I
And
put
you
them
put
on
it in.
to be
Get
proactive.
out of here.
Isn't that fun?
I love that.
You're
I have to
gonna
look them
like-
up. Okay, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
I know which color you're
Are
gonna
they on the
like.
website?
They are.
Okay, let me look it up.
So
Let's guess if
Silky
you guys can pick the
Twist
ones that
Cowl
I like.
hoodie.
So then what is the thing? Do you just
one-
knit up and then what do you just
That's
do?
it.
It's just like a tube. It's a
Exactly.
tube. I have to tell you, it's very
it's
very
lovely.
drapey because she's
Yeah.
on a 13 needle.
But the beauty
You
is that
could make it out of these, but it would look different.
it would look different.
Right.
So you know what, I had a thought. If you took 2 of those and you knit them at the same time, like align them, and you did a round around.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. I know what you're saying, but that's too much work for me.
So the beauty with this, I don't want to show the pattern because it's free with the purchase, is that it's also a cowl.
What is it? Let me see the cowl.
Here's the cowl.
Oh, look at that.
Here's the cape.
Or snood.
Or a snood. Gotta love it.
3 in 1.
3 in 1, and let me tell you, these things are selling like hotcakes. So
Did you order more?
I did.
Oh, I was going to say, dang, you must
So I
have.
have some more coming in colors that are not on the website.
Oh, you do? Wait. Well, then I'm going to have to wait until you.
Well, you might have to wait for the next round because the first round I
Well,
wasn't
the ones
sure.
that's coming in is already sold out, you said.
No, there's more.
Oh,
There's definitely more.
I thought it was gone. What am I looking at? Silky.
Silky Twist hoodie. And
Do I have to look up hoodie?
I think that's what it's called. No, cowl.
I'm just going to put Silky Twist.
Maybe it should come up in the
Yeah,
website.
it'll
Let's see.
It's not there. No. Silky Twist.
No. Try it. There it is.
Got to scroll down a little
Silky
ways.
Twist Hoodie, it's called.
And let me
You
look
want
at
to
the
show them the
colors.
picture?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me go back. How do I go back?
Okay, so this is what the icon looks like on the website. And this is Iris
Jesus.
wearing it in her colorway. So, of course, I fell in love with that. That would probably be the one that I would have done for myself, but she already knit that one.
I think the one you have is nice. Okay, let me go at it. Let me go into the colors now. This is one way.
Neon Sky, which is like the hottest color right now. So,
Right.
of course, I had to order
Is that
in
this?
Yes.
That's this.
Stunning, but it'll be in wider.
This is what
spans.
you're knitting now.
That's the one I'm knitting now, which I think is beautiful.
It's not a good picture. Why is it not a good picture?
It's because I did a cut and
piece
paste.
of it, yeah.
I was trying to get the colors on before.
Okay, go back.
Then there is Blue Lovers. This is great. This is gray and blue. It looks a little purple on screen, but it's really blue.
It does look purple on screen. I'm very hot right now. I'm having
And then that's a gorgeous one.
that's the one you're saying I would do, right? Is that what you
I
said?
wanted that one.
That is lovely.
I wanted to do that one, but Lucinda did that one. So she's another yarn shop owner, so I
Well, I
wanted to
could
do
do
something
that.
different. But I'm going to knit more than one because this is just an
So wait a
easy,
second.
super fun
So
knit.
I'm so hot right now, Diana.
You want my clip?
Oh, I want to take my top off.
Can't help you there. You can change into a t-shirt.
So hot right now.
The Zoomy is there if you
I
want.
need to get my hair up right now. Yeah, but you said she's sending other colors too. Is that what you
I'm
said?
trying to think. That's what I ordered right now. And then I ordered like a colorway called Sierra Bloom. I ordered with one with light pinks.
No, well, no, I'm not going to do that one. But that is lovely. So, okay, Silky Twist hoodie.
Yes.
Can they go online? Do you have it registered so that they can keep
Yes.
ordering? So even though it's sold out, you can still go there and order it because
You
when it
might have
comes
to
in-
wait for it, right?
Well, you're not going to get it,
the first
When is the first one coming in? This week?
first shipment is this week, yes.
Oh, fun. Fun, fun, fun. So there you go, guys.
So I'm trying to give everything a little love. I decided with my Lin-Lin, if I get 2 rows a day,
I know.
I'll get my repeats in for the next
I
class.
want to get that brown hat done. I've got to get the hats tried on the kids, and I have to get them written.
Well, that's this weekend when you see them.
I've got to get some knitting done. I feel like I've got to get that garden cardigan.
Are you driving
What else
or
do I
taking
have
the
to
train?
knit? Driving. What else do I have to knit?
Your
I don't have
garden,
anything else to knit.
your garden,
My Lin-Lin.
the Lin-Lin, the hats, and you
nothing
thought
else
to
to
do the
knit.
brioche, but maybe now's not a good time.
Well, I have the brioche in colors for the kids, but I really don't want to do in colors for the kids. They have enough hats now.
What about Reese?
I have to make him something. I haven't made him anything. I bought him a fire truck this weekend.
Aww. Truck.
And it's got the little thing that goes up, and you press the button, it's a siren. I said, that's going to make you crazy. So
That's
my
the
daughter
beauty of
calls the
going
other
into
day. She
visit.
calls me the day she on FaceTime.
Oh, this was the
and
best.
he's there. No, and he's there. He goes,
Tell them about
because
the-
we're I want to say grandpa. He says it, now it sounds like he's saying pampa, or grandpa. He was saying grandpa. It doesn't make a difference who calls. The minute she goes on FaceTime, where's papa? It's crazy. Like,
But-
you're a piece of,
But
he did say.
What did you get a recording of?
He did say, Grandma, when she was recording him, he thought she was on FaceTime. So he came running over and he said,
What was the first thing
Grandma?
he said?
Grandma? But
the
that's
best.
that's the last time I heard it. Whenever she calls me and I'm there, he's saying, where's Papa? Grandpa? Even to Audrey. She calls her Audrey. And he says the
Where's
same.
Grandpa?
I
That's
said,
so
my
funny.
husband just loves it. Yeah.
Oh, he
Of
must
course
be
he
eating
loves
that
it.
up.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's really all I have. I haven't brought anything else with me, so I don't know. Do you have anything else to
No,
show?
plenty. That was enough.
That's it.
Yes, time to get cracking.
Well, Dinah, we should talk about the Tursa, though.
Yeah, well, speaking of, the Lin-Lin and the classes,
Right.
we have our next class on December 10th
For the Lin-Lin, the final class.
The final
Lin-Lin.
class.
Yeah.
And we decided that being that we double booked, yes, we tend to do that.
Yeah.
We are actually going to change the first date of our Tursa. So, big correction. Tursa's first date is going to be
the
December
17th,
Yep.
a week later.
Right.
Yeah, because we accidentally booked the two together.
Right.
Yeah.
So mark your calendar, save the date. Tursa will begin on December 17th. We think it might go to an hour and a half, so we're giving ourselves a little bit of time.
Right.
And we're not going to start sharp at 4 o'clock. We're going to try to do a more relaxed start at 4:30.
And there are kits available on the website. We've added 3 additional colorways as well as what was there.
Yeah, I think let's just show them from online.
Oh, yeah, it's too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, so the kits are gorgeous. Highly recommend that you have a look on the website. Let me just see. There are 3 new kits that went online. I am getting a reorder as some of the ones that are already there are so everything shows as available because they're pre-orders.
But some of them are sold out, so we have to wait for the
components to come in. So for example, in kit A, I have most of the components except for that pink mohair. And I think Mary Lee was one of the women that was one of the people that was interested in this kit. That component is holding up this whole ensemble. This colorway in the Biche Bouche actually runs a little lilac, and therefore it's important to get the right component to match with it.
So because of the nature of the sweater, there are 5 different colors. There's the yarn, there's the mohair. So if one of them is missing,
it delays the
That
rest.
might just delay it, right?
This one here, I'm hoping to have the components. It's a gorgeous kit. So B, I'm not sure with this new order that's coming in, but I should be able to replenish B. Kit C, another one that
excuse me,
I may have difficulty replenishing only because of the gray mohair.
Right.
So
but
that doesn't mean that
you're going to be getting
right. So the mohairs will be coming in. They will be in time for the class. So don't fret if there's a bit of a delay. The components in this kit are all back in stock. We've sold a few of those. This is kit F. Again, questionable on the mohair. Where's my kit? Oh, D. My kit is available to ship. Then we have G. G is a new kit. This one is to die for. It's a gorgeous kit. We have a new colorway. This is like a rose gray.
It looks very pink there, but oops, switched.
How did I do that? If I wanted to, I couldn't do it. There it is. So, magnificent kit. That's like a rose color. We've got the beige. This is the rose gray, which was my colorway in my kit. Then we have this like dark, it's
gray
like a
brown, I think.
heathered brown, which is really beautiful.
Very pretty.
And it's got this pinky mohair. It's like a red-brown mohair, and it really pulls out the pink that's in the kit, and then you have white as the accent on the bottom. Gorgeous kit. Then we have H. Right? Did I not put them in?
The new ones?
Yeah. All right, I have to show from your picture.
Yeah.
I know I put them in, which is so strange. This one is another autumnal kit. This varies from the one that we showed you earlier. This one has chocolate brown as the top, main, not burgundy. You'll see the rust has a more pumpkin-like color in there. There's the green, beige, and this is a very light seafoam green. So this is different than the other autumnal kit that we have. And then the next one is kind of a combination.
That's a pretty one.
It's very pretty. It's got Go ahead.
No, go ahead. The pink one, the top one. It's not pink.
No, this is my main color, actually.
It's like it's not clay. What is it? Putty?
They
Like
call
a
it
putty?
dark rose gray, believe it or not. Now, instead of pink like in mine, we made blue the accent. You have a gray beige, you have a light pink, and then instead of white, we have a dark color. It's like a gray brown.
It's heathered, yeah.
Very pretty. So that's a nice kit. So those are the new kits. You're welcome to purchase them online. We're going to be hosting the class, like we said, on December 17th. The class is definitely running. We have more than 10 people signed up. So thank you for all of you who've signed up for the class. We will be moving forward, and we look forward to starting.
There you go.
If you have any questions, either maybe don't leave a comment.
No,
But you can always
no.
email us
You can always say,
email
sure.
the questions.
Of course. And we have one other kit to show you that we made up. It's called I'm not sure what the name is. I say it wrong.
Geometer Cowl.
Geometer? Is that what it is? Geometer Cowl. Our printer is low on ink, so don't go by the colors on this. But this is, for instance, Dinah, are you bringing it up on your thing?
am.
Dinah will bring it up on her phone.
When I
It is
type it
a
up.
colorwork cowl that's knit in the round, and they've made it into a Mobius. I guess you don't have to Mobius if you don't want. But that's done in the finishing. And we've put together about 13 kits. It uses dyed-in-the-wool from Spin Cycle, as well as either a fingering with a mohair for a sport weight, or I guess you could do a sport weight as well. So we're going to show you the kits.
This is the cowl. We finally got
Go
it
to the
up.
one the project one that we like. It's
Project?
the first project that comes up. Well, it was before.
Oh, wow, that's a pretty one.
Yeah, that's show me a different color.
So that's interesting. That's a side view.
Where is the one? Oh, you know what? You have to go to yarn. Go to yarn. It's for Spin Cycle. That's why it comes up first. Yeah, there you go.
So there's 17 projects.
That's not it. It was there before. Where
That's so
is
funny.
it?
Well, I'll scroll.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them. And you'll see that they're just beautiful. Here it is. That's the one.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. So this is the one that Pam and I both fell in love with.
Look at that.
It's done with Fua, and it's also done with dyed-in-the-wool.
So if you use Fua, you don't need to carry the mohair with it because that's going to give you a bit of that
Halo.
halo, right?
I think she used double Fua.
You have to double the Fua.
Right.
Yeah, but we're giving you fingering. With
We're
the
not doubling the Fua.
Right.
And, if you want to double Fua, it would bring the price up. Not that that's not possible. So you can say drop the
Just to show you, I'm going to show you this kit.
fingering weight.
To show you what the components of the kit are.
Right.
This is the Spin Cycle. It's sea spray.
So this is your dyed-in-the-wool.
And these two you're going to hold together. This is Elizabeth Taylor from Madeline Tosh, and it's going to be held with Baby Rose from Fua. So this will be your solid, and this will be your color change.
So what we're saying is you're using this double, and then you're using the single. If you want to double the Fua, all you have to do is say, can you please swap
Give
out?
another skein.
Right, add a skein, and we'll give you... Well, we have to do a price adjustment, but you will have to pay extra.
Yeah, but that's one kit. Isn't it pretty?
Gorgeous.
They're all pretty, I have to say, right, Dinah?
Do you want me to stand up and hand them to you?
No, I'm leaning over and getting them right now.
Okay.
Haven't gotten to the stand-up part.
Okay. This one here is called Electric Pink Candy, and we paired that with Geranium. This is a fun one. And we paired it with Holy Toledo. And that is just so good.
Isn't that pretty?
Love this combination. Dyed-in-the-wool and Electric Pink Candy.
Oh, I dropped a yarn. Yeah, give me that. I'm going to have to pick up what I dropped.
Should I go on?
Yeah, keep going. I know what I
This
took it.
is the bomb. I have to say this one is my favorite.
I know it is, right?
This one really is my favorite. This is Double Trouble. And then we paired that with Aureate and Glazed Pecan. So that's your main color.
It's me.
And then that will be your color work going through.
It's not me. It's, sorry, Dad.
That's quite all right. And this would be your spin cycle that's changing color throughout. So love this kit. Next up, we have something. So what I like with these kits is we kind of went a little different than what we typically do. So the colors might be unexpected, but we think they're a home run. This is blue slate with favorite pair. So you get that like faded denim vibe. Love this for the color work.
Oh, that's pretty.
Cold Comfort. Very pretty, and you could see it's got subtle color change. Can I give you this one, Pam? Oh, this next one is stunning too.
Yeah, I love that one. That's like right up my
This is
alley.
very Pam. This is so good. This one is called Resin, and we have that with red velvet, and we paired that with Miss Me. And that is just so
don't
good.
Don't you just love that?
It's so
That is
good.
gorgeous. That is beautiful.
This is very wearable.
Extremely.
This is so
right?
good.
Isn't that a great color?
Yeah, maybe this is my favorite. Oh, then there's this one. Oh my goodness. This reminds me of the one that we love online. This is Blue Sage with Well Water, and we paired that with Fine Line.
Oh,
Very good.
Get the one on the chair here.
Oh. Okay, another really good one. The Family Jewels, and we have that with Carrot and Saffron.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
this photographs so nicely, this one.
This is, I have to say, okay, you know what? I think we knocked it out of the park, Pam.
You think so? Huh?
Silver Fox. Very good background color. And are you ready?
Yep.
What else but stay ready? So classic. That is so good.
It's like a black and white.
That
it's
is
just
so
beautiful.
good.
Beautiful.
This is a new colorway for us. This is called Persian Rose, which we absolutely love. And it looks very nice with Electric Berry. And it pairs really well with Valley Girl.
Love it.
Love that
That's a
one.
great
That's
one.
going to go quick.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Could we do more of that one? I think we can. Maybe. I think so. This one is Oak. Lichen. Very good green. Almost looks like olive oil to me. And we put that with Stay Out of the Forest. That is amazing. Next up is a colorway called Sea Spray. And we paired that with Blue Stowe. And very good pairing. Levitate. Love that. So good.
Love this one.
This one?
No, the one you just gave me. Is
This
such
is
a pretty
also a good one. This is Sprout with Grasshopper. I know it's bright, but how good.
Bright idea.
Bright idea.
Lovely.
That's a good one.
And the last one.
Last but not least, this one is very good too. Dubrovnik. This is very wearable. This is great with jeans.
Yeah, it
Navy.
is.
So you got like that dark blue vibe.
And Verba Volant.
Verba Volant. But look at this. It's got the light powder blue, the yellow, the pale pinks. So
Beautiful.
gorgeous.
Beautiful. Love it.
So that's gorgeous.
And, you know, the thing with the dyed in the wool
Love.
is that, you know, every skein is different. So, you know, you might find in some of these skeins it's the same color, but there are certain differences, which in this project lends itself to the project because it's just a color change. So it really doesn't make a difference, right?
Right.
But anyway, it's great. It's fun. And it's, you know, it's nice color work in the round. I was reading some of the comments from the test knitters. They loved it.
It's
I
beautiful.
feel much better with my hair up.
There you go.
Made me so
Okay.
hot before.
It's a good clip, right?
Yeah.
I love this hair clip.
Yep.
Okay.
Go ahead. We're
Next
waiting.
up.
This
we
is your
have-
phone. I'm sitting
That's
on
fine.
my phone. I'm sitting on it.
This is, hold on, let me get up for a second. Iris was kind enough to lend me.
You wish it was give you.
I wish it was a give. To lend me her beautiful chain cardigan. This is designed by Pope Vergara. Oh, speaking of the chain.
Is it different than the chain?
So the
It is.
chain is a sweater, it's a pullover sweater. This happens to be a take of the chain.
But only it's a cardigan.
It's a cardigan, exactly.
Turn
And she
around,
did
see
it.
the back.
We have this kit. It's the ivory, very pretty.
Here are your eye cords.
The I-cord chain. You have the same detail with the lace.
The beaded
The
stuff.
beaded mohair, exactly.
That would be a fun sweater to make.
This is what the kit looks like. It's done using the Silky Twist. So you have the speckled yarn. And it's the Silky Twist that I'm doing the hoodie.
This kit is the sweater.
Yes. So this kit is the one that I'm
Pretty
wearing.
winter white.
Yes.
Very
pretty.
I mean, I'm showing my age. We used to call that winter white.
Winter white.
Yeah. They don't say that anymore. It's old fashioned.
Next up is for the same cardigan.
Oh, pretty.
Very soft blue.
Denim-y.
And you have the
Is
beads.
the bead in there?
Yes, it is. It's right here.
Nice.
And last but not least, Lavender Lovers. That's a gorgeous one.
I wish I was a lady of leisure. I would just stay home and knit all day.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Just knit all day.
So
Wouldn't that be lovely?
this is our Silky Twist collection for the chain cardigan. Love it. Super pretty.
So it's the cream, the denim-y blue, and the lavender.
Right.
Very pretty.
Now,
Very
speaking of
soft.
chain, what date did we say we were going to make it?
We didn't. Oh, we did. December 5th? No, that's a Thursday. Did we say just? Did
When do you have knitting? You have knitting that day.
Oh, I could do it before.
So we have to apologize. Pam and I totally
Out of sight, out of mind.
no, it's my fault. I think we had to cancel. There was an issue.
We had to cancel the last class for the chain sweater, and we never rescheduled it.
And we're so sorry, but we are rescheduling that. And what was the date that we picked, Pam?
I
Hold on.
believe
we can't
it was
do the 10th. We can't do the 17th.
No, it was before. It was before. It was December 5th. We had
Right,
said.
not there.
So do it the
December
5th.
5th. So December 5th.
Did Allison make this?
Yes. So we have some FOs.
Good job, Allison.
That is her 2x2 hat.
She used this yarn, didn't she?
She did. She used the Silky Twist, and then she used a solid for
a
the
solid
border.
silky twist for that.
It's a 2x2
Did she
hat.
make some kits for this time?
It's not gorgeous.
Which pattern did she use?
2x2.
She did the 2x2.
I believe it's the 2x2 hat. Yes,
So we can make kits for this.
100%. So, for those of you, we were talking about how the color span is different. See how that is? So that's a regular ombre on a 50-gram skein.
That would be
Or
like this
no,
skein.
excuse me, a 100-gram skein. So do you see how this is
Oh, much different.
much different? You're getting much
The repeats are
broader.
Yeah, right. Totally different.
broader stripes.
Right.
So
Totally different.
that's lovely.
This is so. What was her yarn usage? Did she tell you?
She did not, but
Did
this
she sew a
is
seam on this?
yes, that's not in the round.
You sure she did the 2x2? Didn't she do the one she always does? Remember that old-fashioned rib pattern
Yes.
that we had? That has a seam, because I feel the seam in there.
So maybe it's not the 2x2.
I think she did that old pattern. Remember the one she used to use,
Yes.
the Echo?
It was because she came in with the Echo Cloud, so it's not 2x2.
No, it's not 2x2. It's that pattern. It was just a shop pattern. Where did we get that? Was from
That's
Joan.
from Joan.
It was an old pattern for a 2x2 rib hat, straight. Right?
Yep. Hold
Could
on.
you do it in the round?
I don't see why not.
But I think this must have been.
There is a hat 2x2. Am I crazy?
There is a 2x2 hat, but that's not what she did. As a matter of fact, she must have made. How many of these hats do you think Allison's made?
Tons.
30.
So she made this one. She said her son and somebody else, and then her husband saw it, and now he wants it too.
Get out of it. She
They're
did
all-
nice. Did she sew it?
No, she brought it to me.
I was going to say. Not that Allison.
Oh, you're
couldn't
right.
sew it.
2x2. It's not the 2x2
It's
hat.
not the 2x2.
No,
hat.
but that's the hat that what was the name of that hat pattern then?
It's not a. It's
No,
not
something
it's
weird.
It's not Seafarers. No.
No, Siemens hat or something.
I don't even know if it's that, but it had sizes for kids,
Adults.
Remember?
I know.
It was our go-to when someone would come in and they liked a hat. That's what she did.
This is definitely not the same hat, but you can do the 2x2 hat. I don't know if it's free on Ravelry.
Allison, you better watch out. I may keep it. I may
The
not
2
give
by
it to you.
The 2x2 hat is a free hat on Ravelry, so that would be the
What's
closest
the gauge on that?
one. I think it's worsted weight as well. Worsted, but you engage. It's 22.
I wonder what
rib.
she did for her stitches here.
Well, I think she said she wants to knit the next one a little bit tighter. Feels nice, though. Feels nice on.
I would make it a little longer, too. Make it a little deeper, Allison. But if it's, I mean, listen, if you wanted to give it to me, I would certainly take it.
It's gorgeous.
She did
Absolutely
a great
gorgeous.
job.
And I love the complementary color. That colorway is called the Wave.
You did a good job sewing it, Dinah.
Thank you.
If you sewed it, I don't know if you sewed it.
I
But
did. I did.
whoever sewed it did a good job sewing it.
Thank you. Allison, I hope you're going to be happy. Allison has another FO. This is like the week of Silky Twist.
Oh, she did. That's the one.
This is the Sophie scarf.
That is a great idea.
The Sophie shawl.
It
It's
really is.
Yeah, here, you wear this one.
Why?
Because I have too many
I've
knits
got
on
too
now.
many things on myself.
Got to take this off.
It's the Sophie and we
Sophie
made
shawl.
Sophie shawl. We made kits for this last year, but we didn't use the Silky Twist, right? We did it with Madeline Tosh.
I think
Remember
we
that?
did make some.
Did we? I don't know. I thought
Maybe
we did.
we didn't.
I thought. Pamela, hold on. Let me do this the right way.
This is so pretty. Iris, thank you. If you're watching, thank you for letting us show this. This is just stunning.
Very pretty.
Her chain cardigan, pattern designed by Pope Vergara.
Here we go. Get the hair out. And look how pretty it is. One side has the multi, and
That's fabulous.
and the other side has the dark, and it has the multi. Look at that. Whether it's the right way or the wrong way doesn't make a difference.
No.
You've got the nice side cord edge on it, and it's a skein and a skein. Is it a skein and a skein? And what she did, instead of following where the pattern says go to whatever it says to go to, she just used up a skein and went down with the other skein.
It's fabulous.
It's great. And, it's got the silk in it, so it's got drape. I might have
It's
to make one of
just
these too.
gorgeous.
Again, I have to retire
Again.
and stay home.
This could be a fabulous combination.
Imagine if you did this.
I have
You
solids.
could do pink on the other side.
You have to see the solids I got. Hold on.
I would love this color
the
too.
mustard.
The
I
mustard.
got it.
That's what I was. You knew it.
goodness.
That's what I was going towards.
It is so good. You have to see it.
It's nice, right, guys? I'm getting the hair's got to go
Tell
on.
me we don't think alike.
Well, you know what? That's the word I was going to say.
Look at this.
Oh,
And it's
Jesus.
a good mustard.
Oh, God.
That is gorgeous.
That's hot. That is hot. I'm
That's not
hot,
on
and
the
this is
website,
hot.
though.
What's not on the salad?
The new colors. You have to, yeah.
These.
Yep.
Well, Dinah, I think you've been holding out on me. I think I might have to make one of these.
It's very good. So this is the new Silky Twist. Love it. Hand dyed by Art Yarns.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And I also have to make mention, we have the Marcia scarf.
Oh, talk about oldies but goodies.
you.
Right?
I think so.
Tell
This
them
was
the history of the Marcia scarf, Dana.
our customer Marcia came in
A long time ago.
very long time
Very
ago
long time ago.
with this scarf that was gifted to her. And,
Is that how she got it?
and she wanted to make it. She loved it so much. So I wrote the instructions. It had a keyhole. It has
It was ahead of its time.
a flower.
It was ahead of its time, I think, right? In terms of
Absolutely.
its construction.
Most people knit it in one color. And we had one client who knit this in black and white. And I feel like it looks very Chanel. I absolutely love it. It's just gorgeous.
That's another great thing to wear under your jacket because it doesn't choke you.
It feels so good.
And the yarn that we used, the yarn that she used initially is a discontinued yarn, but we've done it with tinned.
Wool folk.
What kind of stitch is this? It's not a twist, is it? Okay, just curious.
It's knit in wool folk tinned, which feels like cashmere.
It comes in black with a white flower.
Or you can do a white scarf with a black flower. You can do it all in one color. You do you. But this happens to look striking.
Couldn't they also buy tinned a la carte from the website?
Yes. And make your own kit for sure.
Right. But the kits we offered were that.
Right.
And Dinah was saying this would be a great gift.
Yes.
Right?
We have to do an episode on knitted
Oh,
gifts.
jeez.
That always goes very well. Everyone loves that episode.
Knitted gifts.
Yeah.
They do.
Or
Well,
like
who
one
thinks-
skein.
listen.
What's your favorite one skein wonder?
Right.
You know?
Or a quick knit, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that off. But anyway, this is lovely, Allison. You did a great job.
Corey, beautiful. I posted Corey's picture. Did you see that on Instagram?
Yes, I did. I
that great?
did see. Yes.
So
Anyway, so there's plenty of the silk twist yarns. The silky twist yarn is lovely. I think it's an overlooked yarn.
is my back showing in the back?
No,
My t-shirt was
No,
hiking up.
I didn't see.
Okay.
But anyway, that is
That's it.
that's it.
That's a lot.
Yep. Well, let me ask this question: is anyone planning on still knitting a Christmas gift or a holiday gift? It's November 25th. We're 5 days away from December 1st.
Gotta knit.
Get those fingers going.
Like, I have to knit every single second that I can.
You know, I saw, Dinah,
Yeah.
let me show you this, talking about gifts.
And
This would
who
be
is like me, taking their knitting wherever they go? Oh,
this would be a cute thing to do if I can. Let me see if I can find it. I did put it in my Ravelry. Go ahead. You talk, Dinah.
did you hear my stomach?
I did.
Did you guys hear my stomach? It's time to go home.
I was going to say you're hungry.
I got a very sweet email
From
one of our viewers, and she asked me if I was going to Natasha's knitting retreat.
Oh, didn't she have one? She's got another one?
She's got one coming up. I faved that.
You don't like it?
I love it.
I bought the pattern.
I faved it. That's so funny.
I bought the pattern, and I was thinking
Gotta see
I should
this.
make one
That's
for
perfect.
my daughter's mother-in-law for Christmas.
It's beautiful. Show them.
It's crocheted.
Love it.
That's a quick gift. Do you think I
Excuse
could
me.
use cashmere?
Why not?
You think it's thick enough?
Is it worsted? I don't recall what it was.
She uses an H hook, worsted weight. Oh, no. Too much yardage. Well, she doesn't say how much she used.
Did she double it?
No, an adult would be 150 yards. I'd need 2 skeins. You could do it 2 skeins. Cashmere.
Seems like an awful lot, though.
Well,
What about the jade
150 yards. 150 yards.
sapphire? Why not use the jade sapphire?
What jade sapphire? Is it worsted
worsted.
weight?
I think we have some.
Do it? I might know that. You know what that would be, Matt? You remember the prism yarn?
I think that was DK.
Oh, was it? I thought it was thicker.
Oh, we might have one skein up there.
But look
check.
at that, how
It's very
lovely
pretty.
that is. It's crocheted,
Very pretty.
if I didn't say that. You fave that too?
Yeah.
Oh, similar
very
minds. Similar
It's
minds.
it's a cute accessory.
Isn't it?
Yes, especially for quick.
Yeah.
So Cheryl, I'm going to message you privately. I'm not sure that I'm going. I have to look at
tell
the
me
dates.
about that. When is
So
it?
she has a knitting retreat
Yeah.
in. I think it's over the summer. She's
Oh,
doing
it's
it over
next
2
summer.
weeks. Yes, 2025. She's running it this year over 2 weeks. So
2
there's week
weeks.
1 and there's week 2.
Oh, wait a second. You go to one of them.
You pick your week exactly.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes
yep.
sense. That's a good idea for her to do it that way.
So I have to
Where
just
is
say, it's in. Is it Texel? Something Island. Texel Island.
Where
I
is
don't-
that?
In like off of Amsterdam.
Oh, it's over where she is.
Yes.
Yep. I know. Love her.
Moonstruck. So you can follow Moonstruck Knits. And
Is that it?
It's this one.
No.
It's on
Not-
Texel. It's the Texel Retreat.
I never heard of that
Yeah.
before.
It's not 25. KNOT 25. So I'm hoping
It's a great name.
that I have to look at the dates and I will let you know, but I do have to give you a shout out because I think it's wonderful that you reached out.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I am so shy that way.
What about what though? I don't understand.
About reaching out and putting yourself out there. This is like one of those Brene Brown,
Right,
vulnerability,
right.
like
Oh, it's in June.
it's in June.
June 11th to 15th,
Right.
or the 18th to 22nd.
Right. So I have to say thank you because you're making it very easy for me to say yes. And I'm going to message you privately, and we're going to continue this conversation.
Well, what did she ask you?
If I want to be roommates.
Oh,
How
I thought she was
amazing.
asking if you were going.
Sorry.
I said, how
No,
was that?
roommates.
How was that? I was
Love
gonna
that.
Say, that's very sweet.
So I
There's
will
only
confirm.
22 people in a thing, in a week. So total capacity for 2 weeks is only 44 people.
Small
Yep. Nice.
and special.
She talks about the workshops that she's going to do.
Who's attending?
Yeah, I can't even see that. I mean, I'd have to go and look at the whole thing.
But Moonstruck Knits.
She's got a whole big thing here for
Yes.
you to digest.
Right.
Anyway. Who doesn't love a nice knitting retreat?
There you go.
So now that's another reason why I have to retire. But I have to be independently wealthy also.
These things don't come. Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Everything has a price.
Exactly. Anywho, thank you for joining us. This has been a lot of fun. Appreciate your
You know
company.
it's late if my husband calls me.
Did he call?
Yeah, he never calls. Does
no.
he ever call? He
Well,
never
you know
calls.
it's late if my stomach is growling and you can hear it.
You know, I was doing intermittent fasting. I have 9 minutes left to eat. It's true. I'm kidding. You think I'm kidding? I'm going to have to go a little over tonight.
You're so funny.
Anyway, we hope you have a great week. We hope you have a fabulous Thanksgiving with family and friends.
Can't believe I was almost signing off without wishing you all a happy Thanksgiving.
Can I tell you one other thing?
I'm just out of it. Yes.
The kids in school they called it a Thanksgiving pie. And what it is, it's like a to-go tin with the cardboard lid. And they have these like cutouts, pieces of paper. One's a pumpkin, a turkey, a this, or that. And they have to write on there. It's like a
they're
writing
thankful.
thing, what they're grateful for. They have a journal,
okay.
a grateful journal that they kept. And then they had to take it from there and write it on these papers. And then they take the top, they decorate it they use a crepe pie. Like if it's a blueberry pie, they color it blue.
Okay.
And then we have cut out lattices, like you
That's
would make
cute.
a lattice pie. And
Top
so
of a pie.
the teacher said to them, you can take the pie home for Thanksgiving, and when you're with your family, you're going to, she said, I'm going to challenge you, this is so cute, to stand up on a chair and to tell everybody what you're grateful for.
That's really
so
cute.
so anyway, so they took them home today. And one
That's
of the
very
things they had to
cute.
do was, what did she call it? It was about themselves. It was like a thing. And they had their picture on it, and they had to put words to describe themselves, kind, caring, funny, whatever it might be. So I thought, listen to this, I thought I would take one of these to
Blueberry.
Thanksgiving.
For the kids to do?
No, this is even worse. And I would take it with all these like cutouts and things, and I would leave it on a table and say everyone has to fill one
Take
out,
one.
put it in the thing, and
then you read.
pass it around, and
someone
everyone has to
takes
read one. I mean, they have to put their name on it.
No, but they can also guess who might have written what they wrote. That could be cute.
And it was like thankful for, some kids wrote they're thankful for the green grass and the blue sky, what they're thankful
very
for
cute.
in nature. So I said, now I would love to do that, but I know, there are certain people, members of the family that you get pushback on that don't want to do it.
They could sit out.
You don't have to do it.
Let them sit
It's like
out.
we tell the kids, if you don't want to do it, pass.
It's so nice, though.
But isn't that a nice thing?
It is. I mean, it reminds me of when we used to go around the table and even just do high-low. Did you ever do that with the kids?
Say it again.
High of the day. What
Yes,
was your low of the
yes,
day?
yeah. And what's your low of the day?
Right. My kids would love that.
Yeah.
And it just got them to talk about their
Right,
feelings.
because otherwise, if you wanted them to talk about it, they'll never talk about it.
No.
So I thought,
that dreadful, how was school today? Fine.
what
Okay,
happened? Nothing. I used to say it to my kids. I was so
it's
deflated when they said that.
But it's so different when you're at the table and,
Yeah.
you
It's
hear
a
different
conversation
things.
point. It is. Well, I just thought that I would mention that because it is Thanksgiving. So everybody has what to be grateful for,
That's beautiful.
And it's just something to keep in mind, right? At this time of year.
Yes, for sure.
There you go.
I'm grateful for our friendship.
I am grateful for a fabulous knitting partner. And I'm not going to say how many he is,
No.
right?
Numbers aren't important.
We're like, that's the expression I was looking for before. 2 peas in a pod.
There you go.
There you go. But have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Eat too much turkey. Eat too much mashed
Eat
potatoes.
all your favorite things.
Yep. And your favorite desserts as well.
Yes.
And come and let us know what they are. Let us know next week.
See you next week.
Have a good one.
Thank you all for joining us.
We're thankful for you.
Yes.
That's right.
That is absolutely right. Very thankful. And on that note,
Happy Thanksgiving.
yes.